But I mean, I've had worse.
Oh, this is worse. I'll tell you worst. Worst thing I've ever tasted in my entire life was lutefisk. Lutefisk is the worst thing I've ever tasted.
Never heard.
It's that Norwegian fish that has been preserved in lye, the acid, or whatever it's called, lye, the powder. They preserve it the same way the ancient Nords used to, and then they soak it in water, and the fish turns like a yellow glowing jelly. Worst thing in the entire universe.
No, pickled herring's definitely the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Pickled herring is vile.
I've got Jewish friends, and on really nice, you can eat it on digestives. I love it. Very good.
I went to Norway on holiday and had it. It was the most vile thing in the world.
You shouldn't have gone to Norway on holiday.
Oh, it was an absolute laugh. We literally, where we were right on the fjord which leads out into the North Sea. And see, that was the best holiday I've had in a while. We literally just took the boat, we had 2 boats, and we just took them out and just sat in the fjord all day.
Drinking, I reckon.
No?
Playing with their kilts.
No, that's boring. Lifting their kilts.
There's no stereotypes in the world about Scotsmen, are there?
No, one of my friends is Norwegian. He lives out there, and I have another friend that lives down in London. In Cheam! Such a weird place.
I'm good friends with a woman and her husband who live in Finland. That's somewhere I'd like to go to holiday on. Finland just looks like a lot of fun. I think one of the worst things I've ever had is caviar.
Caviar's minging.
God, I think my next companion's gonna be a crazy bug.
No, you can go find out who your next companion's gonna be.
Well, I can think of a number of things to call you, boyo. Alright, so you got to alt tab on this one, Broder, and tell me is this accent Scottish or Irish? This is the Fiddle and Bins from Gangs of New York. Because I've heard the term boyo, but I wasn't sure if it's from a Scotsman or not. It's the best clip, one of the best clips in the movie, where the Scottish old fellow is.
Hang on.
Called.
Hang on, I'll mute Ben.
Good. You should see it as well, Ramirez.
Enemy bomber! You do good work. Simple enough. Sloppy defenses.
Yeah, just tell me when you guys want to do Trail 5 and I'll hop over there.
I'll do it after I get done with this space mission. I'm doing where you have to kill the bombers, and like all I have is like level 1 stuff. So this is kind of fun. I think I can do it as long as I don't. Oh, I'm gonna run out of missiles.
That's a fantastic movie, Gangs in New York. Fantastic.
You like Johnny, or not Johnny Depp, Leo?
No, he's rubbish. It's everyone else in the entire movie.
Yeah.
Oh God, the Butcher. The Butcher's the best. McGloin.
That enemy bomber.
Fiddlin' Bins.
I've seen rougher fights happen at school.
No, but it's the fight part is the boring part. It's the Fiddlin' Bins. It's just I don't know if it's Scottish or if he's Irish, but he's from the Isle. Definitely.
You do good work.
My bet's Irish.
I go Irish.
My
as well.
bet's Irish.
We'll see what
Sorry,
David
pal, but you're not ganking me.
Because boyo is something I've only ever heard Irish people use.
I don't know. I'm
I've
going to
heard-
put money on Irish.
I think I've heard Mel Gibson say it. So that way it's Scottish.
Oh yeah, because Mel Gibson, you know, he's a big Scot. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
GTFO, pal.
He's a
GTFO.
stupid Aussie. Stupid.
Can't believe you actually managed to pull that off.
That station must be
Let's
saved.
see, I'll tell you what it is.
Fiddlin' Bins. That's a funny term.
That is a
I think it's Irish. Because I've never heard of it.
See, he sounds Irish to me when I listen to it.
What did he sound to you, Broder?
It's Irish. With a name like Paddy. Paddy is Irish, no matter how you look at it. Paddy is always Irish. Hey, right, wee Paddy. Paddy's Irish.
You got
Gary
a pretty
Lewis.
good Irish accent there.
Here we go. Get ready. Gary Lewis, the actor who played McGloin in Gangs of New York,
Enemy
is a
bomber.
Scottish actor.
Another
You fail,
bulldog.
Broder.
No.
No,
That's
hold on.
not-
Now, he may be a Scottish accent. He may be a Scottish actor, but he was doing an Irish accent. You just heard Broda do an Irish accent. They can do each other's accents really well.
Born and raised in the tough Easter House area of Glasgow.
Ooh, Easter House. Oh, that is a bit rough. That is a bit rough. Bloody hell, lad. What you playing at?
His accent just changed several times there. Went much lower into Scotland, I think.
Victory's
Right.
close.
What the fuck is this? This is fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. There's another glitched quest. Fuck you, ya jakey cunt.
Well, you live in Glasgow, yeah, Broder. What part of it?
No, I live halfway between Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Ah.
I watched Eddie Izzard's stand-up last night. It was on Comedy Central. And I saw the Stonehenge thing. That just cracked me up. Oh, Stonehenge, yes. Is it far? Oh, yes, it's just over the way a little bit there. Oh, good.
That enemy bomber.
I'm gonna have to abandon this quest because it's glitched.
You know, that's something I haven't seen with Stonehenge, and it's something I'd like to go see. Here, it's pretty cool.
What? Stonehenge
Stonehenge.
is not as good
Yeah.
as you think it is.
Well, of course it's not to the people who live there.
I live nowhere near it.
You live in the UK, though.
It's a bunch of rocks.
Well, you see, I
Yeah,
say
but
the same
it's
thing
nice.
about, like, the St. Louis Arch. It's a bunch of metal.
Find peace.
At least that looks cool.
No, it doesn't. It's a fucking arch. We weren't even the first people to do it.
Put them down.
Who gives a shit?
It's a hyperbolic sine wave that's it's based off.
Okay, the Stonehenge dates back to a time when they didn't have the ability to lift stones of that size. That's what's interesting.
Bullshit! Look at the pyramids. They were built before Stonehenge.
It's all aliens.
But you see, the pyramids are...
No.
the pyramids were built in a very specific manner. They were built, like, ground up on top of a foundation. But the problem with Stonehenge is the stones are so large that there's no way, there's no tool marks or anything to see how they were actually lifted and placed into place because of their sheer weight and volume.
It's actually it's interesting to hear that he's calling what is it, Stonehenge a pile of rocks, because I think Edinburgh Castle is just the worst place to go.
Edinburgh Castle's amazing, pal.
Oh, it's horrible. It's ridiculous. I think they had something. When I was at King's College in Strand, they wanted to go on sort of a little, I don't know, a little trip to some stupid thing for one of my courses, and I didn't want to go at all. That's a waste. Come on.
Well, you know, the thing is, though, you guys in the UK, you guys actually have castles. Like, we don't have those here, so, you know, I can't say anything about any castle.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's been, certain parts of it have been, like, rebuilt, and, you know, I don't know, I don't share much about the history of it. That's amazing to me. Lots of Europeans like it, but Americans seem to be most fascinated with it.
It could have just been the fact I had to go there like once a day, pretty much once a day, when I was working. So it could possibly be why I hate it.
Oh, I barely just got done with that. I barely finished that. Oh, it was ridiculous.
To have to go once a day is quite the painful experience.
Oh, it was painful. And it was a
What'd you have
bunch
to
of
go there?
foreign kids, so it was like Italians and French and Russians, and it was worse than, it was like living hell.
Okay.
You could not get them to do anything right, like first time. It was more of a challenge than anything else. But literally, you would take them there and you would just abandon them there. It's like, meet back here in like 2 hours. It's like, and we went for coffee.
Oh my goodness.
It was like a really easy job, but it paid 250 quid a week for 4 weeks, so I ended up with $1,000 for doing pretty much fuck all.
My goodness. I mean, you know,
great.
I'm supposed to like it. I mean, I don't think it's any longer owned by the Ministry of Defence, but it was for quite some time considered a, you know, under UK property, but well, British property. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't like it. I've been twice. I think it was. I don't know. What is it? What was it? King David.
King Dave?
Yeah, Dave. David the First, you bastard, I believe. King Dave. Hey, Dave, how you doing?
I'm a king?
Listen to the tone in his voice. King Dave.
King Dave!
Scots don't know how to name a king. You name your king Edward da 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 da.
I know, the English don't know how to name kings. That's the ironic thing about it.
Medium shanks, short shanks, but not long shanks.
Long shanks. Probably he didn't know how to use his shank.
Oh, that's good.
What can I say? I'm witty.
Yeah, you are at times. Till he's running up the arse of some sort of beast or creature.
No, until I'm being ganked.
You weren't exactly witty, you're correct. When you were getting ganked, you were a bit of a whiner. Oh. It's funny.
I was being ganked, excuse me. There's a perfectly good reason to be a wino.
Did you even fight back?
No, there's no point, because he had me completely CC'd locked, and I was on like half health. There's no point in me trying to fight back. Plus my companion was half dead.
You know, we were talking about names. I did notice one thing in the UK, particularly in England. You guys use 4 names instead of like the American 3 name.
4 names.
Well, yeah, like Rupert Grint from